Alright, so, yeah, let me, quickly... Alright, cool, I got that. Basically, here's the deal. The other day, I was hanging around at the Birch Kingdom. Last night, I was hanging around at the Birch Kingdom, and Viking killed me. Now, usually this would be fine and really funny. The unfortunate thing is that I was wearing the, like, the Nether Kingdom Fungus Forge armor, which they put, they put Curse of Vanishing on it. So I've lost my backup set of armor, because I lost my original set of armor before. So, we're gonna go make some purchases. We're gonna go do some shopping. I've put on my Doktek boots for, just to get around a little faster, but hopefully we won't have to use them for long. Thankfully, my tools and stuff are fine. We just have to get some new armor. So, yeah. Oh, my... Milkman! I must have missed this one! Thanks, Milkman. How did I miss this? Well, amazing perfection. What's wrong? Oh yeah, so by the way, I've got all the VODs uploaded to YouTube. I just have to schedule them out, update titles, descriptions, and all that. So if I remember to, first one should be out tomorrow. If anyone is looking to rewatching the VODs. Unfortunately, as I said before, the first Skyblock Kingdom Season 2 VOD is gone forever, which is I'm very sad about that. It's tragic because, you know, it wasn't like, oh, I just started streaming. It's no, I just took too long, which is unfortunate. Fun thing, I'm in an event this Saturday. This Saturday at 9 a.m. PST. I will be taking part in another Shine Brighter event. This time we're not doing Minecraft, we're playing Peak, and we're raising money for the Immune Deficiency Foundation, which should be fun. I'm on a team with, let me get the names right, because this is my first time meeting all these people. So, I'm with CGQ, Ava, JC, and Marshy, and it should be fun. We're going to be doing we're doing at least one game of Peak, comparing it with the other teams for how fast we do it. I don't know if it's just one, if we're doing like if there's multiple rounds. I don't know how long it'll be. But hey, if you can hang around there, it'd be nice. You do not have to donate, but if you can, of course, Immune Deficiency Foundation is a great foundation. And so if you are able to, and you would like to, please do during it, because it should be a fun time. But yeah, that's this Saturday. I've got my stream on Friday, and then we'll be back Saturday. What have I done today? I went to the bank today. I deposited some cash that I had. Pretty normal day. Alright, let's take 2. What's the cost again? 16 per armor. Nether Kingdom, come on. And I just leave it in here, right? Yeah. Come on. Oh, okay, I actually don't need helmets, thankfully. Nether Kingdom is getting scammed. Was it $5 and some change? No, but I actually did take out a bunch of $5 bills. Because when I like buy like snacks and stuff at college, or if I go down to the corner store, I would like to use cash, because then I get a better feel for how much I'm actually spending. Because like, oh, this is an entire $5 bill for like 2 things. Oh, I should think a little more about what if I should do this, you know. So I've got a bunch of $5 bills. But because I'm going to be doing that, I'm going to be getting change. So I might actually be able to get $5 3/4, $2.04, which would be awesome. It would be wonderful. I've never thought about that. Yeah, I hadn't thought of it too, but then I heard it mentioned by someone. It may have been in a class or something. I'm like, oh yeah, it would be a lot nicer if I could actually like have the physical thing. So I have some 5s now. And yeah, I'm going to try and stop. While it may be slower and a little more, you know, a little more to think about, you know, I think it'll be better for me so that I stop spending, you know, more than I'm getting on snacks. I'm at a point where I haven't used real money in a few years now, so it's your phone you pay. Yeah, Yeah, I mean, it's, being able to use my phone to pay is very nice. It's very nice, but it's too easy. It's too easy. So yeah, I haven't had cash in a long time either. I got some cash as a graduation gift, and that's what I deposited today. And like half of it I put in savings, half of it I put in cash in smaller bills. So yeah. So yeah, I've got that. That's all I've done today. I had marine biology class. It was great. We can add money to our campus ID in college. I just had $50 a month. Okay, yeah. So you're setting yourself a limit. The thing for me is I'm not going to be able to spend all of the money I have in my like checking account in 1 month on snacks. So like I can't really set. I mean, I'm not expecting to spend the 50 and fives that I have in like it's. I'm not expecting to spend that fast, but it should slow me down. You know. Marine biology class, yes, it's my gen ed class. Do what you can. I don't spend that much money. I spend a little more than I would like to, but I don't spend that money. Spend that much. I'm not bad. I'm pretty good at saving money. Do what you can. It just wouldn't be ethical. All right. Well, chat. Now that we've got our armor back, we are gonna head over and do some fishing for a bit. What may happen is that I might hop on MCCI later, and we'll do some fishing on MCCI. Oh, there's my. Oh, let me get this in order. Yeah, $5, 3/4, 2 dimes, and 4 cents. Wonderful. I only keep a small amount in my checking, most in savings or investment. Yeah. I honestly, maybe I should do that because I do have a decent amount in checking, so I probably should. Yeah, that would be smart. That probably would be smart. Thanks for the idea, Oz. I'm so bad at saving money because what do you mean I should save this up for my future in this lifetime? See, I'm not thinking on that large of a. Oh, my background is still messed up. All right, chat. Let me do something here. We are going to. There we go. I got it fixed. Okay. Yeah. So every time I was doing something, basically, if anyone, you've ever used like Photoshop or any like digital canvas stuff, originally what I was doing fit to center. I need, but that wouldn't change anything because it was scaled. Does the revenue from Twitch get taxed? Yes. I never had any before but yes, it will. Same with YouTube. The amount I got taxed on YouTube last year was frightening. So now I'm specifically making sure I have enough money left around so I can pay the taxes that I'll have to pay this year. Because because it's not taken out before. It's not taken out before, so I'm gonna get hit with it tax season, which I need to make sure I have the money for that. The joy of doing self-employed stuff, yeah. Yep. I immediately switched to stream and Bubbles immediately calmed down. I'm glad Bubbles is doing well. But yeah, Boo, did I scare you? Ah! No, sorry to anyone. Noise. I should. Chat. It's starting to. We don't really get fall in Southern California. It gets hotter this time of year, crazily enough. And a lot of people have year-round trees, so not even all the trees like turn yellow and orange in fall. It's tragic. I've only been somewhere where it had fall during fall once, but it was really late in the season, so it was pretty much much winter.
Is it just...
You see the Northeast? This was North Midwest. Is that Leon?
Hello, I'm Leon.
What?
Skibbity toilet.
What?
Skibbity.
Wow, Leon, are you sick? You sound a little different.
I'm not sick. I'm Leon.
Yeah.
With all the aura and riz.
Mig, hearing you say this is tragic. Also, there is echo, by the way. How are you doing, man?
I'm doing great.
So, what's that in the back?
Oh, sorry, that's the dog. that's Bernie. That's Avid's dog.
Yeah, chat. For anyone who doesn't know, Leon is currently visiting Avid in Colorado.
Yeah.
And Mig's there right now too. Mig is also there.
Yes. Wait, what's your inventory button? Oh, okay. You don't have a fishing rod.
By the way, can you check if you have like noise suppression on? You're getting pretty bad echo. Yes,
Noise suppression is on. I just don't think a MacBook's microphone is that good.
Unfortunately, chat, we're not gonna be able to fix this. Well, Leon, how was your travel?
Oh, it was great. I definitely had the best plane flight there for sure. No child screaming for the entire time.
Oh God.
Yeah, I did have to drive back with these weird guys.
Guys, I don't have 3D audio.
This guy Mig. That guy's strange.
that Mig guy.
Yeah, that Mig guy. I don't know about him.
Yeah, chat, for context, when I'm talking, it's coming out of the speakers on Leon's laptop, I'm guessing you're on, and then going back into the microphone. It's nothing on me, and it's nothing they can fix. So, yeah.
That's the Duvid difference.
That's the Duva difference. Oh, Mig, is that you?
Yep, that's me. Mig,
Hi, Mig.
42069, the Omni Mig of all previous Migs fused into one. Don't ask why we turned out as a penguin. It's like how, you know how like everything evolves to be a crab. It's all Migs just evolves to be a penguin.
Everything evolves into a Mig. Wait, where's Avid then?
Don't worry about it. We took care of that problem.
What? Back to fishing, I guess. It's okay, Duvid. No need to worry. The only thing you need to worry about is my Twitch partner water bottle, which you don't need to worry about. I'm gonna sleep now, but I probably have nightmares about this. See you around, Jessica. Have a good night. Sleep well. What a cool Twitch partner water bottle. Avid is perfectly alright. It's... Oz, what are you... Hi, Meg. Take care of Bernie since you killed Avid, I guess. What do you mean you took him to where is... I don't actually even know what Belize is. Ah. Look, yeah, he's probably having a great time there. Looks pretty nice. Belize is a US-speaking country in Central America. I just looked it up. And honestly, I don't think I've ever heard of it before. You said a US-speaking country. I just realized... That is Oz. Oh, the American brain rot has gotten to you. You speak American now. I'm literally in bed. My roommates woke me up from my nap to watch the Duvid stream. You have good roommates, Oz. You have good roommates. Oh, Leon! Oh my gosh, Leon, thank you for the 3 gifted. Thank you very much. Congratulations to Let Them Eat Blake, Zekrom, and Mowgli Bear on getting gifted subs. Thank you very much, Leon. Can we get a woo, Leon, in chat? Can we get a woo, Leon? Woo, Leon! Yeah. Because he paid, I'm going to say it. OMG, that's so skibbity of him. That's what, you know, that's a return payment. We're even now, Leon. I think that's worth $18. This is your bribe to not tell anyone about the Avid situation. Oh! Lip sealed. Who would he tell? Yeah, good point. Then what situation? But yeah, did I talk about how I almost got to try some new Haichu flavors the other day? I almost tried the dessert 3 mix, the dessert bag mix for Aichu the other day, and I'm sad that I didn't get to. Because oh yeah, I did, because I talked about how horrible the bookstore line is at my college. Oh, those are odd. I've never had them before, so I don't know. I know for sure my least favorite mix of Haichu is like the fantasy ones. I think they're the fantasy one. It's like, what are the flavors? Oh, thank you for the water water ghost. Oh, it's like blue Hawaii, blue raspberry, and then like something else, and they're just not that good. Blue raspberry is fine, but the other ones are just not that great. I mean, like the classic mix of 3 is so good. Like genuinely, the apple, grape, strawberry is just wonderful. All of them are great. Scatter blocks. You can't blocks. You walked into the room and then you. King said you're getting a Minecraft. What is it set right now? It's set as nothing. Thank you, Shep. Thank you. Thank you, Shep. Anyways, hope your day is going good. Yes, it is going good. Thank you very much for telling me that. Why did I have it set to nothing? Why did I have it set to nothing? That's interesting. We got to make the same mistake. Well, thank you very much, Shep. Thank you very much. I didn't know you could have it set to nothing. Yeah. I mean, when you set it, you can just click and yeah. Actually, it was probably. Gosh, that must have been when I last did peak. I mean, I did my entire last stream with no category. Huh. Oh well, he can't fire me as a mod. You didn't know to look out for that, so. Yeah, what I did? I woke up this morning. I played banjo for a bit. That's fun. Banjo's a fun instrument. It was a nice, cool morning, so I went on a walk. And then I sat by. The best thing to do when it's cool outside is to sit by a big, like, wide open window and play an instrument, like play an acoustic instrument. It's wonderful. Sometimes, if the vibe is right, I can sit across the room with like a long guitar cable and play my electric guitar while lying on my bed, and that's nice. But most of the time, especially in like the mornings and evenings, wonderful to sit with an acoustic instrument. The one I end up doing it with the most, surprisingly, is my mandolin, which is the one I rarely play, because my mandolin is really bad, and I'm really bad at playing it. Speaking of such things, I want to tell you, he's got affiliate. Congratulations, Water Ghost. That's a nice step. That's a big step. Now you can get subs and you can do emotes. It's really congratulations. It's been in the 40s in the mornings for me. My roommate's waking me up stupid late, so no music for me. Yeah, good point. Yeah, the thing here is I don't think there's a single. Granted, it depends on if you want to have your window open in the 50s and then occasionally high 40s in the winter. But I keep my window open every night all year because it's genuinely so nice. Thank you, Weed Choke on Milk, for the follow. Welcome to the stream. I recognize your username. Our windows are open? Yeah, no. Open windows, really cool. Natural air, really nice. Hot take? Hot take. I'm at a lot of places, so maybe, okay, yeah. Well, welcome to the stream. I hope you're doing well today. We're just taking a chill doing some fishing today because I don't have a lot of energy. But I will take a nice sip from my Twitch partner water bottle. Because I am one. Definitely. Yeah, Water Ghost. Now that you're an affiliate, see if you can get... This is, everyone tells you about how they have to apply for Twitch partner and then you can get denied or applied. All you have to do is get one of these water bottles from the partner lounge at TwitchCon and you become one. That's how it works. That's how it works. You learn any funny marine biology class? Today we were going second day, and I think last day going over water chemistry. Because basically, what we're doing at the start here is we're just kind of setting the table. So we did a bit of oceanography, and we're doing we're doing water chemistry stuff right now. So talking about all the different factors, like what makes up salinity. Salinity is not just salt. I never realized that. It's not just weight all reacts. Yeah, and then And obviously, there's a lot of stuff I know, both from, stuff I've learned in previous science classes, stuff I know from being an aquarist myself, about, like, pH and that, yeah. Um, there was a lot. And then you're talking about the different, like, different density of water and, like, other stuff, pressure. It's, like, a bunch of basic stuff. We haven't really gotten into anything crazy so far. But it's fun because it's nice because it's my shortest class as well. That's probably why I like it so much. 30 levels browse the ocean. Yeah, uh-huh. I need to do a water gym in my reef tank. Oh, yeah. I've always been a freshwater aquarist, but a girl who sits behind me, we've talked a little bit because she's done a lot of freshwater. She's also done saltwater, and she's been telling me how hard saltwater tanks are to keep, and it's like, oh, cool. Maybe one day. Remind me, I need to do a water change desperately soon. It's getting to the point. It's water level's a little low on the tank, so gotta get some more in there. I'm gonna do that after stream today. What I've been doing a lot this year when it comes to aquariums is I've been figuring out live plants because it's fun. I've been very hit or miss. There's some that like take on really easily and been doing well. Like some epiphytic plants were doing pretty well with some floating plants for a while. But I don't know. I it might be something. We have very hard water here. It's like we have like we there was a bit where we tried lowering it for a bit, but we have like what, like our water's at like a pH of like 8, I think. 8 or higher. It's on the higher scale for aquariums. Which is it's just, yeah. The plants you're struggling with. I've tried a lot of stuff. I've tried stuff planted in the ground, in the substrate. I've done stuff. I've tried a bunch of different stuff. Like I've looked up stuff and then gone to a local fish shop and tried it, and some stuff has gone well. I've gone to a local fish shop, seen random stuff, then I was like, oh, that's cool. I'll try that. And it's I may be doing something wrong, which is highly probable. Um, but I might have to do some more research again soon. What are you struggling with? Just kind of in general, like we have like I know it's a very basic one, of course, but the one that seems to be doing pretty well in my 20 gallon is a type of Java fern. So it's not a crazy one. Yeah, then we also have some moss in there, which is doing well, which is nice. Yeah. Yeah. Thank you very much, Roscoe, for the follow. But in my 55, we've had a lot more luck. The 55 Zelda is a much nicer tank to deal with because, from my experience, larger tanks self-regulate a little better. You have to do a lot more. You have to keep it up a lot more with smaller tanks, from my experience. And that's something I had to learn. And so now I'm a lot better at it, but also my roommate's old roommate kept aquariums not super well. Ooh, and kept isopods in their drawing without asking her. So no tanks and no living somewhere else. 55 this week. So my 55 gallons really nice. I've had the 55 gallon for like 5 years. It's nice. Got two of my favorite fish in there, two upside down catfish. They're always fun to see. They've gotten large. It's nice. And then also got a fish. Yes, fish. Got a nice school of lemon tetras. Got about 15 of them in there. They're doing great. Yeah. And then in my 20 gallon, I have a couple of swordtails born and raised in that tank. Actually, second generation born and raised in that tank. It's that's what happens when you get life bearing fish. Is you'll just end up with babies in it. Will we have a fish tank cam? Unfortunately, no, because for one, they're in the busiest part of my house, and then two, that is across the house and downstairs. I am pretty far away from the fish tanks. I when I started streaming in like 2021, 2022, I actually had my 20-gallon tank just to the right here. Um, but I do you have Rummy Nose Tetras? I've never had Rummy Nose, but I would love to because they look incredible. Nose Beacons, Let's Start as Wall Crazy. Yes, I know that. I love the way they look. They're great. They're great. They're great. I just said they're great 3 times in a row. No, Rummy Nose Tetras are great. I would love to have some at some point, but at the moment, yeah. Hello, Trisha Rose. Welcome to the stream. I hope you're doing well. So let's chat. Currently 1,094. We're getting very close to 1,100 followers. 1.1k. Woo! Thank you all for watching, by the way. Generally said that all my favorite fish are migratory and would hate to be in the tank. Glad you're thinking about that. Luke on Nuke, thank you very much for the follow. Yeah. Favorite fish I've ever kept would be my upside down catfish, of course. I've had a couple, and they're wonderful. I forget what type of goby it was, but I had a freshwater goby for a long time, and she was great. She was wonderful. My poor long things not super catchy nor reality. Yeah. Fun thing I did like a actually 2 years ago. It was April 2023, I believe I set it up. No need to keep catfish in tanks here. Just stroll down to the river and absorb 7 meter long void. Yeah. Upside down catfish catch for like 9 inches. Yeah. It's also crazy. There are different types of upside down catfish, which is a fun thing to learn. The ones I have are, what are they? Cynodontis nigriventris, I believe they're called. It's the scientific name for them. I think they're very cute. But when I was in Spokane one time, I don't remember why I was in Spokane, but there was a shopping mall outside of the town, actually on like the edge of the town and edge of the city, that had an aquarium in it. And it was, for one, the first time I ever got to see axolotls in person, because axolotls are illegal to keep in California, which was very nice. But also, they had like a foot-long upside-down catfish in this huge tank, and that was really cool to see. Yeah, my upside-down catfish are probably like 4 to 5 inches right now. Had them for 2 years, I'd say. Can't keep me in California, yeah. Do they have names? There is a way we kind of can. I would instantly die in Cali too. It gets a little hot here. Yeah. So one of them doesn't have a name. Basically, the way we tell them apart is during the night. So during the daytime, they're kind of black and spotted. They have like spots, blotches. Very cool. I think they're actually called the blotched upside down catfish. Is actually the name for them. But at nighttime, because they're nocturnal, they turn pale white. Like it's crazy. Like you can see it if you turn like a lamp on in the room. They're pale white. It's insane. And but they get to different the two we have, they get to different like levels of paleness. It's interesting. But one of them, the larger one, we just call her the big girl. We just call her that. And the other one doesn't have a name. One of them has a name. Because she's a chunky catfish, upside down catfish are wonderful fish. I've had, unfortunately, the original 2 I first had. This was before I learned about quarantine tanks. Now, whenever I get new fish, which is not very often, I keep in a quarantine tank for at least 2 weeks to observe if they have any like diseases or anything. Unfortunately, I was not aware of this and got a fish that carried a disease into the tank, which unfortunately, along with a bunch of other fish, killed the 2 upside down catfish, and I was very sad about that. But then I got the 2 that I currently have, and they've lived for a decently long time now, and it's been wonderful having them. I'm a lot more. It's unfortunate, doing this from a young age. Obviously, I've had parental guidance. I've been the one doing much of the research and stuff, and unfortunately, there's certain stuff I only learned through making mistakes, and it's really sad to have to make mistakes with living creatures. And so I do my best to avoid that. Obviously, but yeah. Oh shit! I just remembered I have homework for ceramics class. Good luck with that, Oz. Good luck with your ceramics class homework. I do my best to be as diligent and as good of a fish keeper I can be. I do have a student make more pinch pots. Good luck. Good luck. Talking about fish is fun. That's one of my hobbies I don't talk a lot about. It's fun. The talking fish reminded me because I was thinking of making a fish pinch pot, which I am not, but yeah, I think I was talking. I may have got interrupted, but I was talking about how I made like an ecosystem jar like 2 years ago, like April 2023, maybe 2020. I think it was 2023. I did that like I went to a local lake, got some soil, filled with water, and it was really cool to watch. And unfortunately, it got completely taken over by algae after about a year. But it was cool to that was a cool thing. And now that just kind of sits in the corner of the dining room. Like, it's just this jar with some, like, slightly murky water and then, like, substrate completely covered in, a layer of green algae. And, like, we're all kind of scared to open it to dump it out. And so it's just there. How we doing? How we doing so far? All right. Chat, should I switch over to MCCI soon? If anyone wants to do some fishing with me, we can hop on MCCI. This fish talk reminds you of wanting to freedive again. Ooh, freediving is actually that got brought up because we were talking about we just had a single slide about like water pressure, how you go down, water pressure increases, and how like if you're scuba diving, you need to be worried about that because you have like the thing you breathe, you're breathing like, granted, even if you have tank, you're breathing the pressure, but if you're free diving, you don't have to worry about it because it's the same, like something like about like adjusting as you're going back up. Yes, it's more difficult. Yeah, I also cannot hold my breath that long. Avid can. He's done this bit. He did it a lot during Misadventures. I think he did it once during SBK. Where he just holds his breath for like a super long time. And it's like I don't know how he does that. I'm still close to my dive master certification. Ooh, congratulations, Oz. I hope you get that soon. If you want to. How are we doing on fish? 37 cod? I haven't held his breath for how long? I feel like he does at least like a minute and a half every time. Like, I don't exactly remember. He does it for way longer than you should. Or at least than I can. When I was younger, used to go to the pool a lot. I stopped going to pool after I got a, I'm pretty sure I got a MRSA infection from the pool. and that's when I stopped swimming at the pool. Yeah, that was something. That was something. Um, but yeah, so I stopped swimming at the pool. When I was really young, I'd go to the pool a lot, especially during the summer. What I would do is I would I would hold on to the railing, um, like the steps, and hold myself at like the bottom. It's like a shallow, like 3 foot section. Hold myself at the bottom and see how long I could stay down there. What I've granted, the times I have been to a pool, now what I like doing is I like blowing out enough air that I can sink to the bottom. Because you know, so I can't float. Fun fact about me, I can't float at the surface. I float like a foot under the water is my buoyancy point. I can't float in water. So, but what I like doing is I like breathing out enough air so that I'm not buoyant at all, and I sink back. I sink to the bottom of the pool, and I just kind of sit there for a bit. Then, of course, it's really fun to, like, you know, swim all the way down to, like, the deep section, or, like, the diving area. It's, like, 9 feet deep or deeper. Cool if you had deeper than that. And sitting at the bottom there. There's something just about, like, sitting at the bottom of a body of water and just looking up. And, like, the way the ripples in the water look with the light is it's really beautiful. It's really beautiful. Actually, when I had a little phase earlier, a few months ago, actually maybe just a month ago, where I was playing a lot of Subnautica, and I had a moment where I swam out of a cave, and I was like 160 meters down. Like I didn't have respirator or anything yet, so it was like, and I just looked up at how high the water level was. Like, wow, this would be crazy to see in real life. My thought is, if I was ever in that situation in real life, I'm just like, you know, 160 meters down, looking up. I just be like, I'm not even gonna try. I'm just gonna sit here. Son of Poseidon. Oh, I should. Now you make me want to Chris. You make me want to reread Percy Jackson. I haven't read Percy Jackson. Granted, I read that new Percy Jackson book that came out like a year or two ago. There's gonna be another one, right? Okay, yeah, I read The Chalice of the Gods when it came out. The Wrath of the Triple Goddess. Is that new out? Okay, that was okay. And oh wow, that's been out for. I should read that. Like I'm definitely a little out of like the age range, I'd say, but it's fun to read because it's a series I really liked in middle school. Actually, I think I first read it in elementary school when I was working through the Heroes of Olympus series. I think it was The House of Hades I read in, like, one day. And that's the most reading I've ever done in a day. Percy Jackson first time in, like, 2023? Okay, yeah, Because they have a minimum required, no maximum ages. Yes, very true. Very true. Very true. What I've been doing this year is I've been, with what I've been reading, I've been going a little more out of, because kind of the only genre of books I ever really liked was, like, kind of fantasy, you know? And so, obviously nothing wrong with that. I've read 2, 3, like, kind of fantasy fiction books this year. But I've been reading a bit more. I mean, my favorite book I've read this year, it was the first one I read this year, funnily enough. And maybe, possibly, my favorite book of all time now was, that I've read, was Last Chance to See by Douglas Adams and Mark Carradine. I think I'm pronouncing his name right. But it was about them going and trying to, as part of like a BBC radio series, going to try and document like close to extinct species. Like it was very interesting, kind of also sad read at points. But it was very interesting to read, and it was and Douglas Adams is my favorite writer I love I love the Hitchhiker's Guide to Galaxy series. I love the Dirk Gently series. Both those are wonderful. Dirk Gently series also makes me sad because it's the first series I ever read where the author died while writing the last book, and so I have the book that has like the full like transcript that he wrote, and it's just like it's tragic because it's like setting up everything that in like one of the Dirk Gently books would eventually like tie together in the end, and it would be so satisfying. And everything's getting set up. It's like, how's this gonna go? And then like 80 pages in, it ends, and there's nothing more, and it's sad. It's sad. I like that. That made me feel empty when I finished reading that. It was God. So Long as They Swallow the Fish was my favorite book for a long time. Yeah, that's a good. I don't know what my favorite Hitchhiker's Guide book is. I'd have to reread it for a third time to probably make that idea. Hello, Jace. Welcome to the stream. Thank you for the follow. By the way, I'm Jace. You just did yeah, like, well, welcome to the stream. Thank you for the follow. Imagine you wake up in a Walmart parking lot. So true. So true. Chat, we have 15 minutes left. I'm going to hop over to MCCI. If you want to join me and do some fishing, I'll be in Fishdance 8. Fishdance 8. We're doing some fishing. Yeah, imagine you wake up in a Walmart parking lot with $5, 3 quarters, 2 dimes, and 4 cents. Crazy. Oh, I'll get away from my. You're actually at a Walmart right now, Moonstar? Oh my gosh. Fishdance 8. Alright, Chad, if you want to do some fishing with me, I'll be. I don't want to do Lucky Hook. Greedy Hooks. Oh, Glimmering. Let me do Glimmering. Cool. I'll be over here. I haven't actually done actual NCCI fishing in a bit. I've just been doing. I just log on to do the crab pots, and then go and go do the parkour. Well, good luck with your grocery shopping, Moonstar. Yeah. So yeah, this next Friday stream is probably also going to be a chill one, not a long one. But on Saturday I'll be in an event. Oh wow, what a cool touch part water ball. Thank you, Jace. Thank you. But yeah, on Saturday I'm gonna be in an event. I'm gonna be in the Shine Brighter Peak Races event with CGQ, Ava, JC, and Marshy, and we'll be raising money for the Immune Deficiency Foundation, which should be fun. That'll definitely be a longer stream, and it should be really fun. So yeah, that's on Saturday at 9 a.m. PST. And then after that, for anyone wondering, after that, MCC is happening, and we've got Lagundo in MCC. Lagundo, SBK member in the first SBK member in a canon MCC. Avid may have been in 3 of them, but none of them were canon. So yeah, it's gonna be fun. We're gonna be cheering him on. Also, Drift is gonna be in MCC. Drift was a guest on SBK recently, and also close friend of the server. You may know her from Misadventures. So we're also going to be cheering for her. And then, of course, MCC is just a fun time. I'm excited to see it. The teams this time were great. They got a bunch of former Rising members in, like Lagundo, 4C. It should be really fun. I'm excited to watch. Teams are crazy. Yeah, I don't think I've ever been this. Granted, the most excited I've ever been for an MCC team was when was for one Red Rabbits Rising 3, of course, the SBK team, and then Purple Pandas for not purple. Is it purple? It is Purple Pandas, right? Is it Yeah, purple pandas for MCC Live, because of course, our good friend Avid. That was amazing to watch. I mixed it up because there's purple pandas and there's pink parrots, and they're right next to each other. Fishing is chill. I like fishing. This is a nice, fun stream. And then I'm going to end stream, and I'm going to procrastinate for a while, and then I'm probably going to have to force myself to do my homework. Yay! Oh. I have a stack of rare lions. I should use those. I'm not a big fan. I'm not a big, like, fisher in real life. I've done it, of course, because my grandfather, a big fly fisherman, he does a lot of fly fishing, and so he would always bring us out fishing, especially when we were younger. But I haven't done it a lot recently. I'm more of a gaming fishing. I love SB. I love MC fishing. I love Stardew Valley fishing. I love Animal Crossing fishing. Speaking of Stardew Valley, we need to bring that back. We need to bring that back. It's gonna be really funny when we do go back to Stardew Valley and we just hop on this world we haven't touched in like 4 months. It's like, what do you mean, guys? Nothing's happened here. Never fished IRL? Yeah. Yeah, I get it. I've never liked touching the fish. That's been my yeah. I don't really like touching animals in general. You know, like part of the reason I think I've never had a traumatic experience with dogs. So the reason I'm afraid of dogs, I get skittish around them, is because I don't like them like jumping up at me and like licking and sniffing me. Because I don't like. Are you willing to be the void sacrifice? Like, what would that be? Do you want me to like go into parkour and just die? Because I guess that's how you want me to log on to Sky Battle and just die for a Let me see who's live. I'm feeling good. I'm not like super tired or exhausted at the moment. And so I would be happy ending soon. Who is live that we can raid? Ooh. We got some options today, chat. We got some options. Hi, Ruby. Hello. I come around, you might end. Yeah, Ruby, no, I'm just doing a short stream. It's not even going to be an hour. Hope you're doing well, Ruby. How have you been? How are you doing? We're fishing. Yeah, just been taking chill talking. It's been nice. It's been nice. But I would love to go get some ice cream from the free. I'm not gonna go buy ice cream. We have some in the freezer. I'm glad you seem okay too. Much love, man. Love you too, Ruby. See you around. Coming out because of my mod badge. I no longer my cool VIP guy. Tragic. I'm sorry, I avoided. I'm sorry. You spent 50,000 points on that. Just had a Frosty circuit. Now I want to. Fidget just talked about like Wendy's and Frosties a couple times when we've been hanging out. It just makes me think I haven't had a Frosty in like years, and now I really want one. Because I don't eat fast food. I can't, because it makes me feel horrible. But when I was younger, I would always love getting Frosties. kill. I can't get a Frosty. Thank you for the posture check, Darthwick. Chat, we're 1,096. We are so close to 1.1k. Wow. Discord chat, I don't know if I like the new spacing. Did it update? Nothing looks different on my end yet. Wendy's, you know, Wendy's is always my go-to. Unfortunately, I learned like 2-3 years ago, it also makes me sick, so. Would you say someone paid to end stream? No, someone paid for VIP. Nitro's users get stuff early a lot. Okay. No, Jace, what it is the end stream and the VIP thing, they both double when someone uses it. And so, like, the VIP thing used to be 50k, but then Voided bought it. So, refunding, we just have 50... And then you just buy end stream. You refund it just to buy end stream. Did we hit 1.1k? Or obviously no, because I would have seen 4 followers. It's rounding up for you, but we're at 1,096 right now, which is awesome. We're getting... It's getting close. But, chat, I think it's time for a raid. And oh, thank you very much, Hootstream, for the follow. Thank you very much. 1,097. We're getting close. Chat, I think I'm going to raid now. I think this has been a nice chill stream, and I'm going to head out. I'm going to raid... We're gonna raid Wade box. It's gonna be a raid box. we're gonna be a raid box. Hope you all have a great time today. I'll see you around. I don't usually see Wade around, so it should be fun to raid him. Chat, as always, if you have the emotes available to you, please go and use the Duvid to raid emote. But until next time, which is on Friday, I'll see you again soon. Thank you for stopping by, and I hope you have a good rest of your day. Bye.